commanded you today to love the Lord your God and to serve Him with all your heart and with all your soul.
Is that a radical language? Not to us. We are the evangelion. We are the gospel. We are the good news. This is the temple. And if you'll see what Jesus is doing from Galilee area, he says, and you'll see this phrase in the Bible many times, he is making his way to Jerusalem. Everything Jesus does is pointing toward Jerusalem. That's where he's going to solidify the relationship that I'm talking about. This is where he's going to purchase, and he's going to say, it is finished. It's like he's going to sign the declaration that you are adopted. And I'm telling you that as he makes his way to Jerusalem, we're going to make much of the cross. But before that time, it was a symbol of death, a symbol of sorrow, a symbol of punishment. The cross is a symbol that Jesus was heading toward. He's going to Jerusalem. We're going to go to the place where he said, it is finished, it is done, tetelestai, and he has accomplished what he wanted to accomplish. The finishing of God's work is at the cross. It is what we're pointing toward. It's the beginning of us.
Early sunrise in the morning, he was pulled out and taken to the Pontius Pilate to be convicted to death by crucifixion. But he said, I am. That was his answer. I am, which is the Messiah, the Son of God. You should remember the times that you have in your mind. Be it depressed or not. Friends, family, listen to him and never speak to them.
O Lord, the God who saves me, day and night I cry out before you. May my prayer come before you. Turn your ear to my cry. For my soul is full of trouble and my life draws near the grave.
What I want you to visualize is the coming of Abraham with his son Isaac, a servant with him, and coming down this mount, because he came from the south, from the Oak of Mamre. Came all the way down and up to Mount Moriah, where the dome of the rock is, set up an altar to sacrifice his son. But God had compassion on Abraham's son and on Abraham himself, and substituted him with a ram. Now what we have to visualize that our Lord Jesus Christ also knew that this would be his last trip to Jerusalem, where he is going to be killed over here in Jerusalem. He did not turn his back, but he came down that slope, which is the Mount of Olives Ridge, came all the way in a triumphal entry, as Zechariah 9:9 says, and entered all the way into the temple, and eventually there he was arrested in this area and then taken up towards the crucifixion and died for us. The Lamb has been given by God, his only Son,